Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you guys with Fallout Season 2, Episode 2.
The golden rule. We've talked about this in Season 1. There is no golden rule.
Yeah,
Not
if it
anymore.
falls on the floor, you have 10 seconds to pick it up.
Okay, last episode we reunited with Lucy, with Cooper. They are traveling to Vegas following Hank. We got introduced to Robert, what's his last name? House? Robert House.
Played by Justin Theroux.
Yes. Back in the day, he was the president of Robco. They were literally taking over the fucking world. People were rebelling against it, but they were still buying their shit. And he was saying in his introduction, speech that that's what gives them power. Money is power, and you keep buying my stuff, so I'm in power, right? I assumed that he was the guy. Again, I didn't get my answers because we just filmed episode 1, but I assumed he was the guy in the shadows that was at the head of Vault-Tec. But since now we know that he's the president of Robco, apparently he's his own little thing, so there might be another big guy, big manager that we haven't met yet. I think Hank is trying to please that guy, work with him, get a promotion, because whatever. And to do that, he wants to perfect Robert's little machine that controls people, except it gets people's heads, blown off, so it's not working. Whether or not...
It's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
I don't know how much progress Robert has done maybe on this, if he's perfected it, but it's dangerous. We don't want this to work. For Lucy's sake, for everyone else's sake. And Norm was being offered the chance of cryostasis, and he didn't take it. He was dying, but then in the end, he created another alternative plan.
Buzzbird said you have 2 options. Plan A, you die. Plan B, you go into the cryopod. And Norm said, no, I'll go with Plan C. Chaos, and
Yes.
woke up everybody else.
Yes, so they're gonna be freaking out. It's gonna be cool to see what happens. So without further ado, let's jump in a second episode and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
Is that supposed to be shady? That's shady.
Oh, that's Shady Sand.
Shady Sand, yeah.
So okay,
Before they're blown up.
what he had before it all went to shit.
And look, they look great.
Yes, I know, because they were, resilient. And then Vault-Tec did what Vault-Tec does.
And they had fresh water as well.
Oh, wow.
They had fresh water.
So
So Maximus's parents were literally gonna bring that.
no one will ever have to worry about rationing again. We can grow more crops. We can have another kid.
As soon as you figure out how to push the baby out of your own ass.
No, thank you. But that's the thing. His dad, right?
I'm guessing.
He creates something like that could literally help everyone on their surface, and you kill a guy like that. You strip humanity of that chance.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Is he being controlled and he's bringing the explosives or whatever? He's bringing the explosives. Yep.
Maybe, yeah.
Because they were already using that fucking technology then.
Come on, let's go see what the caravan runs.
Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Somebody call the doc?
He's on his way.
Yep, he's got the thing in his neck.
Winter.
The fact that it's fucking pink and green like it's a child's toy.
Go to your mom!
I'm gonna say it again, but his dad, I think he was a good guy. The fact that he's staying here trying to save everyone I think he's trying to defuse the bomb. He was intelligent enough to create the thing with the water, and then you kill a guy like that. And you pretend that you're the good person.
Oh, shit.
Now we know it's gonna blow.
I know.
Can't run away far enough. And they're gonna save their son. They're gonna put him in the fridge.
Get your kid. There.
Can you imagine doing that?
Now listen. I need you to stay in here. Somebody's gonna come get you out, but until then,
And he knows.
I need you to eat and drink very slowly, okay?
Don't be scared.
Baby.
You're a good boy. No one day.
His dad was such a good man.
It can be tough out there, but as long as we leave it a little bit better than we found it,
Oh.
we did okay.
He's right.
Oh my gosh. It's the beginning. You want to make me cry.
Let's just get it started.
We did good. We raced it.
As long as we leave it a little better.
Oh shit.
And he's just fucking washed his hands of all that murder.
Come read to me.
Okie dokie.
Bitch.
Thinking about his wife.
But just like Lucy, situation is
Not
not
ideal.
good, but he perseveres, just in the wrong direction. You're selling hope, but you're literally destroying any hope out there. So you're the only one with it, basically.
So, what have you been up to, Maximus?
He's pissed, he lost Lucy. Just remember what your father said in the end, okay? You leave the world a better place. You can't change it all, but you can work towards a better ending. He's so cold, like fucking emotionless right now. Ugh. Are you stretching?
That's what we came for?
Doesn't matter. Pack it up and report to the vertibird.
I'm a bit afraid.
I really hope that someday all of the knights will decide to, this is not what we want to do, just risking our life for just scraps of metal. We want to do a real change out there.
He's a bit stuck, but I don't want him to just fall back into the fucking motion of the Brotherhood. Whoa. Okay, that's... Okay, no, okay. But the idea of
that's
a fucking
Ganondorf
ship,
shit.
I think that was fucking cool. But that flying base is awesome. I'll give him that.
Hell, not Maximus!
Just that he was the only knight to show his face as
Because
well.
we know who he is. So he's a paid actor, so we might as well show his face. And he's hailed as a hero because they think he killed Moldaver. He's playing a persona.
Good. Got power.
What is it?
The key to our new home.
I don't like that either. The fact that you ask questions about what you're doing only after you've done it.
But now we have the strength to unify them under one banner here with the mightiest arsenal in history at our disposal.
Control
It's
through
another
fear.
type of extreme.
Yep. There's always gonna be someone who wants to be in charge. Because like Cold Fusion last season gave power back to the people, but they're I feel like they're basically trying to control that power so people are dependent. Like they're the only ones who can control it, but it wasn't meant to be yours. Area 51?
Area 51?
Together, we will fulfill our promise to make better this fallen world.
I don't trust you, dude.
My son,
Oh, fuck off. You're not his dad and you can't replace him. Maximus, you're not alone. Don't fall for this bullshit. I think you... No, okay, I believe he's trying to control this bullshit. I don't want him to fall for that. Literally, Maximus is the one that said last season, everyone has an idea of how to make peace.
He's trying to change it from the inside. He's playing nice to have more
Maybe...
influence
Maybe...
in it.
Your family may very well still be out there. But one thing I wouldn't count on is them appreciating the kind of person you've become.
Yeah. Teach
I mean,
him.
you want them to like you, right?
Yes, he didn't answer,
A
but
little bit of
yes.
kindness can go a long way. Charles Dickens actually wrote a whole book about it, if you're interested. By the third ghost.
He didn't even stop. Doesn't give a shit.
I think it's coming from inside.
Empathy's like mud. You lose your boots in that stuff.
It could also be a way to attract people.
Folks been screaming for 200 fucking years.
Did it ever occur to you that if you helped them, they would stop?
Yeah.
You want to know what I was like before the war? I was just like you.
Yeah.
Stupid.
No. Hopeful. You were hurt, Cooper. You're traumatized. Again, teach him, Lucy. It's true. He didn't answer, but his daughter would hate what he's become.
Who he's become, yeah.
Waste of time.
You don't
Doing the
know.
right thing is never a waste of time.
Except if you try to do the good thing over and over and you're always met with, you know, violence or, you know, despair.
But yeah, like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a trap to just bring people in to help.
We're starting to think like Cooper.
What happened here?
Tunics. You off of Far West, ain't you?
I got one stim pipe left, okay?
Well, that would be a profound misallocation of resources. Folks in them outfits don't deserve saving.
Why?
Here.
Who are they?
Another one. Let me help you up there, cowboy.
What is it about the tunics then?
But you did lead us to dinner.
No, not her too.
Poison? Ugh, yep, yo, infection. And what did this?
Something you don't want to go against.
Ma'am, could you fucking tell us some helpful tips? I don't know what happened. Yeah! Oh fuck! Rad scorpion.
Oh my god, those are
It's giving alien.
xenomorph, damn it!
Well, it's scorpions, but it
I
looks
know.
like.
It's scorpions giving xenomorph.
And that's mommy. Yep. Okay.
Ate your own kid?
Little snack. Don't you have guns that explode with every bullet? Son of a bitch! Oh no, she's been pierced like.
Yeah, oh shit. Lucy!
Oh, it's about to get juicy. It's about to get juicy! You see, this is what happens when you help strangers.
Give me some back.
Help me!
And then,
You only have one left.
what do you do?
Oh, fuck you.
She'll die without it.
You might not.
You won't.
Yeah. He's a goal, he's harder to kill.
Golden rule, motherfucker.
That rule is for people. You're disgusting. I am nothing like you.
Give it time, sweetheart.
No, I mean, don't give up on him. Please.
Which is why, when I get her home, I'll come back for you. Give you a little time to think about the consequences of your actions.
Go to the corner. You're grounded. But then the thing is, he used her as a human shield.
I wouldn't
You know?
worry about him. He'll be fine.
I guess.
Worry about him. That's fair.
What are the tunics? What's their thing?
I don't know, but Cooper doesn't like them. I mean, it doesn't like many people, that's fair. There might
She
be
said-
another
golden rule-
issue with it.
The golden rule was that you do to people what you want done to you, right?
Don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you, basically.
Hello.
It's about to become a shit show, guys.
Oh, 5 more minutes. Oh.
Has anyone seen Bud Askins? I'm sorry, why are we all here? There's been a change of plan.
Should I be able to see by now?
Relax, Claudia.
She good? I'm okay. If they thought everyone at once, that must mean it's Reclamation Day.
About that.
No.
It is Reclamation Day.
Fuck the big plan.
But unfortunately, Bud Askins is...
Not with us anymore. Yep.
He drowned the brain.
Bud Askins is dead.
What?
We need to figure out a way to get out of here.
You're saying we're trapped?
Is there someone else that we can speak to about this?
These managers have no one to manage them. They're losing it. They are supposed to be the best of the best. They can fucking think for themselves.
Try and stay focused.
Someone ate all the crackers for my welcoming kit?
We're all gonna die.
He's supposed to be the child, and right now, if I was in his shoes, I'd be like, they are fucking children.
Fucking morons.
They're supposed to be in charge.
Yeah, man. Just show you that sometimes those in charge did not know everything.
We're about to see a mouse explode. Oh, they have like little computers.
Too much.
Thank you for not showing us. The fact that he does shit like that and then he's like, woohoo, playing a yo-yo. And he again. And let me just say, stupidity is like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different
insanity.
And expecting like different outcomes.
Yeah.
Right? It's also stupidity. Poor little mouse.
I think he's trying to find the right voltage though.
Doesn't look like he's changing much. Let me just say, he cleaned that box up every time.
How would you expect him to see if not?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Whoa! They got one!
A real
Hey.
fucking ice ball.
Oh damn it! Dude! I mean, they wouldn't care about an alien?
Yeah. Everything ended up here.
Don't play with grenades inside.
Oh, it got close. Wow.
Is that supposed to be Christine?
Oh. Why? Fuck you! This is a blasphemy.
Yes, it was.
What is our duty?
To fix the fallen world?
Sometimes, in order to make a big problem something you can handle, you gotta make it small. So we start by bettering ourselves. Self-discipline, generosity, valor, and not smelling really bad.
That's actually really good. I still have faith in him, and I still believe in him. His father taught him right. But you know, just like when he was a child and he lost everything, he found one ray of light and he followed it. I don't want him to do that again.
I've seen what it's like out there. The Brotherhood is as good as it gets. I'm just trying to make it better.
It couldn't have been all bad out there. You met that girl.
Yeah. What about that
She left.
girl?
Okay.
Maybe she's still out there.
I have duties here.
He feels like she left him, I
mean,
think.
she kinda did.
I've read the comms. Quintus called for this meeting, but he didn't tell the Commonwealth. He's breaking chain of command.
He wants to do his own thing. Because if people want to be in power.
Commonwealth isn't going to let him seize power without a war. Is that what you want?
You said it yourself. There's nowhere safe out there. Not as long as there's people out there who would...
Yeah, okay. He's kind of not giving up, but almost.
He's starting to give up.
He's lost hope that there's other ways. And I think, just like he said, right, you can't change the big problem, so might as well start small. I think he's like, it's never gonna be good, but if I'm a part of this, maybe it's not too bad.
Yeah.
From the Grand Canyon, Yosemite, from Coronado. It's been decades since we gathered.
What's with his head?
To renew our
I don't know, metal plaque or
noble
something.
purpose. The axis of power has shifted in the Brotherhood.
Where the hell is the Commonwealth, Quintus?
If they were here, what would happen? They would take the relic and give us nothing in return.
Because that's what you want.
Unfair to you?
No, it's un-American. But what you're suggesting would lead to civil war.
With the Commonwealth.
They kick those fucking asses.
Not if we stand together.
The Commonwealth pretty much lets the canyon rule itself. As far as we're concerned, everyone else go fuck themselves.
You just like that they let you fuck robots.
That was one squire, and he was well within his rights.
Damn it.
I'm not doing anything with that yahoo.
We have our differences, but there is something we all agree on. Power.
How many of those can you make?
More than all of human history could ever consume.
Jesus.
Violence against a fellow brother is forbidden. But I suppose the Codex is open to interpretation. Yeah, that. Fuck the Commonwealth.
Then it's decided. Let's drink to it.
Bottoms up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is that supposed to be your better world, Maximus?
So what, okay, so the Commonwealth is like just in charge generally and they employ branches of the Brotherhood?
I'm guessing, yeah.
We need a little more information. The tunics?
Hello?
Be careful.
This is not what I signed up for.
I want to go back.
They were supposed to get me out of here. They're all a bunch of, like, losers.
Listen to me!
Who even are you?
I'm the product of 200 years of genetic engineering.
What you wanted.
Part of a race of super managers.
Super manager!
Superman.
All of you have been selected to be my staff.
Yes, manipulate the shit out of them.
You think Bud Askins made mistakes?
Never.
This is Bud's final test.
How to get out of here. Prove that you're worth it.
While defining our way out of here, we'll have proven ourselves worthy to carry on Vault-Tech's corporate strategy. Those of you who work quickly and as a team will receive these merit dots.
It's fucking blasters.
You don't know that.
He's treating them like children with gold stars.
Maybe we can throw underground, make a tunnel. I'll have you.
They are literally kids. You give them like a little task to do and you promise a little reward and they're gonna go for it. I love though that he was supposed to be the product of all their plan or whatever and he's now manipulating them.
Vision's still a little fuzzy. Have a glass of champagne.
Who are you?
My name is Henry McLean.
Henry, is it Reclamation Day?
Yes, it is Reclamation Day, just not quite the way we thought it would be. I've been running an experiment here, and it's not going well.
Need human experiments.
So much has changed since you went under. But it's what stayed the same that concerns me. I am optimistic that we will be able to work out the kinks.
Basically, you're a test subject.
You had a family, but you only bought a ticket for one.
It was expensive.
Piece of shit.
You can't put a price on family, Steve. Family is the first building block of civilization.
Civilization.
It hasn't worked out so far. If at first you don't succeed,
I'm seeing egg.
try.
Well, that didn't work well.
Then again, they sold this dream to these people, but they're totally fine using them as experiments because they don't matter.
Yeah, I know.
No one's gonna be left in the end.
Hello?
And I'm starting to rethink that maybe the one truly in charge of all that shit is Robert, and that's who he was talking to. Oh. Are they trying to follow like Roman Empire / Vikings fashion?
I realize we all have our cultural differences, but just so you know, I am nice.
Thank you.
I don't think they care about you being nice.
Like the whole...
You got to spread joy up to the max.
I said ventilation. If it's the way out.
Jonah.
I found a ladder!
Lead the way, boss.
You can't be chicken shit anymore like in the beginning. You gotta go where no one has gone before.
That's a long way to the top.
And he's shaking already. The worst thing that can happen is you die. Which you were gonna die anyway, right? So... Way to go. And now he's unleashed a wave of managers here. It's gonna go great.
So dirty. The mall's gone. It's beautiful.
I mean, to these managers, they've known the city before the blast.
He's only known the fucking box.
So seeing something real for once, it is beautiful.
You the one who killed that NCR bitch?
Yeah, I did that.
Bet I could mash you.
Probably. All right, let me get my armor.
No armor.
I want to fight with no armor.
The thing is, he hates this. He doesn't enjoy that shit. The guy is fucking ripped. Damn. Ouch.
Let him get his shirt off first, please.
Doesn't care. Because this is the brotherhood. It's a matter of who's stronger.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, whoa. Won't do shit to help you. Come on, buddy! Spit in his eye! Oh, fuck! Yes!
I mean, that guy kill himself, right?
I don't want him. Yeah, I disagree too.
This is not a better place.
This is not you.
Yeah.
And that guy who calls you son wouldn't fucking lift a finger to save your life. It's not real value. Basically, as long as you're strong, you're important to me. Commonwealth? Heard of something going on and they showed up?
Maybe.
Sorry to interrupt. Paladin Harkness, liaison from the Commonwealth. I understand we're discussing a civil war.
I'm sorry to crash your little rebellion.
We know everything.
And yet here you are.
Who told them there's a traitor here? Or they're that good?
I think
And
they're
that-
just that good.
Oops. One of the rules is you don't hurt a brother.
You don't harm or kill one of your brother.
And he shows up and it's Maximus over a body like,
He killed himself. I didn't do nothing.
Hey, you made the first move. Okay, so
He stabbed himself to death.
again, clarification.
By the way-
I'm gonna do some research just and stuff, but I'm gonna be assuming that Commonwealth is like the wannabe government where the brotherhood, the factions are like the military.
Yeah.
Right? So they're the soldiers, they have their generals,
Let's
but
go
there's
with-
someone telling the generals what to do.
Let's go with that.
And they have power of their own because apparently they could level them if they wanted. They are strong. That jawline is incredible. And that attitude is
plus.
peak. He's not afraid. He's surrounded by people who are literally talking about betraying him and his group, and he's walking in there all totally fine. He didn't even show up with an army or whatever.
So he believes in his strength. That's gonna be interesting. But Maximus, man, you gotta do things differently. You gotta leave. I was wondering how he was gonna see Lucy leaving. It feels like he feels betrayed, maybe. He feels like she gave up. Like, she gave up on him. I think he had that spark. Like, she showed him a different path, like, which we talked about last episode, but...
For him, he was unconscious when she left. So he doesn't know...
What happened
and why she left on her own with Cooper.
And
she did not leave any notes or message for him.
It's a bit like Cooper, I think. Like, he's allowed himself to hope for a better future, for a better solution, only to be met with violence, deception, hurt, pain, whatever, all that. And instead of trying again and being disappointed again, he just fucking gave up. The Brotherhood was again. The Brotherhood was again offering him a family, a sense of belonging, a purpose. He's saying, like, on my own. It's interesting because he was literally saying, you want to make things better, and the task seems huge, so you start small. I think it's literally what happened, though. Like, the task of changing everyone seems impossible, but he's not starting small at all. He's just fucking, giving up on changing everything. He'd rather be a part of something that's gonna make things bearable. Not good, bearable.
Slightly bearable.
Maybe his depressed version of starting small is literally, like, if I'm a part of the Brotherhood right now, like, if I'm a part of that group, just like Moldaver was talking about, I can maybe change it a little bit, but he's not doing much changing. He's, like, going with the flow and just accepting that that's the reality. And he smiled when the old guy was calling him son, and he lost everything. This is his little ray of sunshine, of hope. And it's not a good one, especially if you compare it to what he had before with Lucy. Mm-hmm. But it's there, it's concrete, it's not giving up, and it's strong. So maybe if he believes that going along with that's not him, but it's something, and it's gonna go somewhere because they have the power. But where they want to go, that's not good either. Like, they literally have the cold fusion stuff. Like, they can give power back to people, but they're not interested.
They're making weapons.
They're literally, like, when you fight back against something that's called the Commonwealth, your intentions can't really be good, right? Because you're assuming that the Commonwealth would be for the good of everyone, right? Mm. But in taking all those things, right, like taking a confusion, he's saying, like, oh, they would take it and we would be left with nothing. The point is to take all the stuff, to distribute it to everyone, which right now, that's what they need, because no one's in charge. No one knows what to do, where to go, where to get that power. Like, there's no infrastructure. So at the very least, if someone can take that to better distribute it to everyone, that's one thing. But you're saying, I'm going to be left with nothing. That's because you want everything.
But we saw that people in this show are really set up on being, I'm the one in control, and by having...
No, not people in the show.
No.
People. A lot of people.
Okay, people in general... to have certain control in what's going on and in their life, that is a safety net.
Like, I don't
necessarily... for the Brotherhood, having control about the resources, that is a safety net that they won't be overwhelmed by people who try to take them over, or they won't miss anything with it,
The way he was talking, the old guy, and again, I'm bad with names, so the old guy, the purpose of the Brotherhood should have been, we are finding relics, protecting relics and stuff. I'm assuming when they find stuff, important stuff, it goes to the Commonwealth, and then they manage to give back to the people, or they're supposed to do that. I don't know the Commonwealth. I don't know how they are or whatever. Right now, they seem like the good guys, but I'm not above believing that they are corrupted too. Except the point, at least to me right now, is that you should take the power, then redistribute it to everyone. But the old guy is complaining that if he does that, he'll be left with nothing. So his purpose is not to give back to the people. His purpose is to hoard powerful shit, get power for himself. He only thinks of himself. And he wants to use the Brotherhood for that. He's not trying to make a better world. He's trying to make a better world for himself. Everyone else can suffer. He doesn't give a shit. If he hoards the power, yeah, people will fucking go to him to have a bit of it, and he'll give them whatever he wants to give them. They'll be dependent on him. He'll be in charge. That's why he wants to keep the cold fusion stuff. That's why it's bad. I don't think Maximus wants that. His father was all about helping everyone around him. He stayed with the bomb to try and defuse it. He put his son in the fridge instead of himself or his wife or whatever. He thought of others. He never thought of himself. He literally was working fucking all the time to create a machine that would allow people to have, you know, clean water all the time.
And he succeeded.
And then, yeah, and then other people, like that old guy, like Voltec, like every one of these shits took that away because they don't want others to benefit from stuff. If they're not the ones choosing, okay, you deserve a little scrap, I'm gonna give it to you. They want to be in charge, they want to be in control. And if someone else gets to profit, they're gonna erase that person. Maximus was taught that. I don't think he doesn't enjoy this bullshit. I just feel like he has no way out because he's despairing, like he's just lost again.
I mean, to take away people's autonomy and independence, it's a way to keep control over them. I mean, we've seen it with this new manager. I mean, they didn't know what to do. Norm had to take charge and told them, this is a new test. We need to get out of here together as a team.
But it makes sense because...
And now they come up with ideas to get out.
But it makes sense because, like, you need sheep for this to work. No one that has a head on their shoulders and can think for themselves and doesn't, you know, follow Bud like a fucking, you know, like he's the Messiah, like he's fucking Jesus, would go along with that plan. They'd realize something's wrong. Like, no, we're not benefiting from this. It's gonna go to shit. Anyone that can think would realize this is wrong, but he needed sheep to follow his rules, follow his guidance, and what? There you go. As soon as they found out that Bud was dead, they freaked out.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of people they saved. That and people who are like, well, it was too expensive to pay for my family. So the people that don't give a shit about others, they are all fucking selfish. They all think for themselves, about themselves, for their own interests. And that's them back then that survived till today, but there are still people out there that are just like that. People that want, and there's always going to be people like that. People that want everything for themselves. They don't think about others. So Brotherhood is going to do that shit now. And yeah, you know, at first they're like complaining about it because they don't want to work for that. They don't want to cause trouble. But as soon as you dangle a little power in front of them, opportunities, and they start being like, oh, you know what, might as well. It's so easy. And again, like, this environment is not gonna help create good people that think of others, that are, you know, open to helping the weak and stuff, because it's a cruel world. If you don't take things, you're gonna be left with nothing. And if you suffer long enough, you're gonna think, well, you know what, I'm tired of being in pain or suffering or being miserable, so might as well. So it's a product of the environment. I'm gonna take my due and do to others what I've been through as a revenge. Yeah. Basically, there were people like that back then, but they created a world where it's so easy to just be like them and make it worse. But that's why it's hard for someone like Maximus. He went in that fridge first time, and when he got out, he had lost everything, and the Brotherhood was right there to help him. I think that, again, he feels like he's lost everything, and the Brotherhood is right there. But his friend is judging him hard, so continue to do that. And Max, you need to fucking wake up. This is not gonna help anyone, and you're not gonna change their minds. But basically, I think whatever intention he might have had of changing them from the inside, it's what he might be telling himself to feel better, but it's not... To justify his action, basically? Yeah. Or just to be at ease with his own conscience that he's staying? You're basically putting your head in the sand thinking that, well, it's too hard to make things okay, to make things great, and or it's just impossible and painful and all of that. So that the Brotherhood is the lesser evil of the two? If I help them get strong, maybe they can create something that's not too bad. But I think he's broken. He's just hurt. He's gonna have to toughen up. It'll happen. He just needs hope. Probably, yeah. I want to talk about what happened with Lucy, Cooper, and those tunics. I'm guessing that
this might cause a rift between Lucy's and Cooper's relationship or partnership.
I mean, they are already at odds. It's not like it's gonna
but
get
this
worse.
is not gonna help though.
Maybe. He's gonna suffer, but the thing is, now he's dependent on someone who, like, the only reason why he will... Okay, the only reason why he was in trouble here is because of Lucy.
Yeah.
But now, Lucy coming back and helping him is the only, solution he has. He's gonna be, lying there thinking about how he's dependent on Lucy, and if she comes back with help, because I don't know how this is gonna go. They look terrifying and intense, and Cooper, like, the way he talked about them, and he went straight for the throat and stuff, like, he says they don't deserve to live, so what the hell are they? What have they done? I don't know. We could be surprised, just like with Vault 4, though. Like, they could end up being okay. And if Lucy comes back with help, with, I don't know, support, and she proves to Cooper that her way can succeed sometimes, maybe. And the thing is, he went with her. He's not leaving her behind. When she went in that hospital, he could have just fucking moved on.
It all depends that who are these cynics people.
Someone in the comments of season 1 said that Cooper has a distinct accent when he's the goal, and when he talked to Lucy at the end of the last episode of season 1, he kind of dropped the goal accent and he went back to his Cooper accent.
So he's having a persona when he's the goal then?
Every time, like ever since he's met Lucy, he's been faced with reminders of who he used to be, whether it's his name on the sign for the drive-in or whatever, the cinépark.
The Star Night.
Anyway, he saw his name there, or he found his tapes. Wherever he goes, where Lucy has gone, somehow there's little reminders of the good guy.
Who used to be.
Yes.
And he's told Lucy so many times that I'm you, with less humanity and less morals.
I feel like when he's alone...
We're the same, basically.
When he's alone, it's easy now for him to ignore the cries for help. It's easy to move on and to toughen up in the face of that. But deep down, he's still that guy. Lucy literally said, I think that you're just like me too, right? In that way. It's buried deep, but it's there. And I think that now that Lucy is going to be the one being like, nope, I'm going to go see what's going on, why she's screaming for help. Nope, I'm going to, give that woman a chance and drink her fucking soup. And now she's doing this. It's harder for him to lie to himself and be like, nope, I don't give a shit. She's going to do it, and deep down he wants to do it too. So he follows, and he acts like, oh, well, it's going to be a hard lesson for you to learn. But I think he wants to see where it's going to go. And yeah, okay, it's not always great. There's giant scorpions just fucking blasting venom everywhere.
The xenomorph of Fallout.
But, like, it depends on how this ends, because like, right now it looks bad for Lucy, but just like with Vault 4, if it ends up being a good thing, saving her led to something good. And maybe that's just how we prove to Cooper, little by little, that trying to make things better...
If you give people a chance, you might end up surprised.
And the thing is, I understand Coop's, vision of things, Maximus' vision of things. When you try to do the right thing and you get screwed over and over and over, and every time you're met with pain and you suffer and stuff, eventually you stop wanting to try. But that's why they need someone like Lucy to remind them, because she doesn't have years and years of trauma of being faced with deception or whatever. So I can't blame them. Yeah, I can't blame them for giving up. But I am rooting for Lucy to, remind them of how they used to be, remind them of what it could be, and maybe get them to help. Because that's the thing. If you try to change the world on your own, you're not going to do shit. But you leave, just like Maximus' father was saying, you try to leave the world a little better than it was, and maybe that inspires someone to do the same, or you raise your children to do the same after you, and eventually down the line, you might not see it, but down the line, you're gonna get good from your action.
I just want to have your input though. What did you think when she told Cooper, he reminded her about our own golden rule, don't do to others what you don't want to receive yourself, basically. And she said that applies only to humans, which
it was
you're
a way to
not.
shut him up because I think he was trying to make fun of her way of thinking. Like, oh, okay, you say that when it's important to you, but you're totally fine leaving me here to suffer. But she's like, you literally created your own misery, dude. Like, what am I gonna do? You use that woman as a fucking shield for the venom. You were totally okay killing her and killing the guy that was with her and stuff. And then you talk about be nice and you expect me to stay true to that golden rule when it comes to you, but you're not gonna follow that rule, right? So I'm gonna do what I wanted to do, which was to help that woman. You didn't want to help me, so right now you're not gonna die. It was a tough decision, but he's not technically gonna die from this. He's a ghoul. He has a better chance of surviving this than her. And she didn't backstab Lucy, didn't, take her prisoner, didn't try to screw her over, and didn't use Cooper as a fucking shield. So, it doesn't mean that she's a nice person, but Lucy, I think, is trying to show Cooper that, yeah, okay, I want to be nice, but I'm not fucking stupid. You're not gonna be nice with me, I'm not gonna be nice with you either. I'm not gonna let you die, because I'm not a monster. But I'm not gonna sacrifice someone who's innocent in my eye to help a guy who's just gonna mock me and my values, and he's gonna, do that shit to other people who need help. So, but yeah, she's not gonna let him die. She was faced with a very tough decision, and the best that she could do was save the girl who was definitely gonna die and hope that Cooper was gonna survive. And she's gonna come back. She's not leaving him. And she's helped him several times in this series so far. I also like what she told him about, he's saying, everyone screams here, blah, blah, blah. It's misery everywhere. And she's saying, well, have you thought that if you help them, they'd stop screaming? Because she's basically saying you're contributing to the misery of the world. Because you're not trying to help to make it better. From his point of view, he could be thinking, I did try and it didn't work, so I stopped. You're gonna learn that lesson soon. But the fact is, you're not trying right now. You don't know what could happen.
I mean, it's not because you got 10 people screwing you over that the 11th one will do it,
To be fair, I did say earlier in this episode, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, that's,
insanity.
Yeah. For Cooper, that could be what happened. Like, he tried to make things better and it just fucking ended in tragedy. So eventually you stop because that's insane.
Not really insane, just after a while you just get fed up with it.
It fits,
So you're getting tired of getting disappointed with people just backstabbing
or having
you.
no different outcome. That's the thing. Like, just like I said, except, like, I don't know, does it really apply when what you're doing is a good thing? Like Lucy was saying, it's never wrong to do the right thing, right? To be a nice person and to try and help. And does it really...
Do you think that sometimes it is wrong to do the right thing? I mean, in that universe?
I don't know. It depends on the situation. Like, I could be saying, no, it's never wrong, and then be presented with the situation where it is. I don't know. The thing is, I think the best you can do is try to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Always. I don't think it applies, when you're trying to help someone... The fact is, like, the outcome, that's always the same. I don't think it applies to that, but that could be how he sees it. I'm trying to do something good, and every time I get screwed over, if I continue to try to do stuff, because it's good, and I still get screwed over, then I'm the fucking stupid guy, right? I'm the insane one. But I personally don't think it applies, because is it really the exact same outcome? You don't know. The person you save, like, if you don't do shit, they're gonna die. When you save them, the outcome is they survive. If they screw you over, that doesn't mean the next person is gonna do it. That's assuming that they are, same as the variables, same as the chemical compounds of what Hank is doing with the mouse and stuff. It's not necessarily the same, but you're reducing them to statistics.
But I mean, speaking about Hank, not every people will react the same to that chip devices. And I mean, he's trying to adjust the variable to find a better outcome, but it's not working well right now.
I don't really know what he's doing, because it looks like in order to get them to do what they want, they need to go full voltage, and that's what's breaking them.
And the fact that like he's playing with his yo-yo stuff and he's like, well, let's move on and try again. He's not changing much. He's not a fucking scientist. He was a receptionist at Vault-Tec for all we know. But he doesn't give a shit. He's literally using the people they were saving for the future as experiments. Like, he's fucking delusional. Because what matters to him is to please the boss. Just like those people in Vault 31.
To be fair, that guy who did not even pay for his own family
He's
to
a piece of
survive.
shit. But it doesn't make it
I won't
right.
shed a tear for his death, but it is not right.
Yeah, it doesn't make it right. Just like when Lucy was saying, my dad is a horrible person. He did horrible things. I don't want to kill him. I want to bring him to justice. Someone needs... I said this in other reactions. I know sometimes people freak out over this because they're like, oh, you're justifying, bad people living and stuff. That's not true. I'm just thinking that when there's violence everywhere and you're traumatized by it and stuff, and eventually you also turn to violence to punish the villains, you become the villain. Like, you become the same. In order to have a society that is good or that goes towards a better future, someone needs to stop the violence. Because who are you really hurting when you're starting to hurt others because you've been hurt? Like, you're hurting yourself.
It's just being by the fact that someone hurts someone, so you make your own justice by hurting that someone, basically.
That doesn't get better.
His loved ones make their own justice on herself, and it's just never ends. But
that, or it corrupts you.
It could corrupt you as well.
Like Cooper.
But I mean, we're saying like out in the air right now, but people react differently.
No, I'm saying
circumstances are different as well.
I'm not saying I would if Lucy had shot her dad in season 1, I wouldn't blame her. I'm saying it's remarkable that she's choosing, nope, I'm angry, but I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna bring him to justice. Because someone, in order for things to get better, someone needs to step away from the violence. Because if you don't step away from the violence, you're gonna just keep things the same.
Just keep doing over and over.
Cooper was trying to make things better in the beginning, and now he's just continuing that cycle of violence and making things worse. He's hearing people scream for help. He's saying, like, everyone's always screaming for help. Yeah, he's not doing anything to change it. But by doing that, you're not being a good guy. You're not surviving or whatever. You're contributing to the misery. You became the very thing that you were fighting against. And I'm not blaming him. It's the world. It's shitty. It changes you. I'm just saying... it takes courage, it takes strength, but I am commending this. Like, I love that she's going that way, and she needs more people to go that way with her. I think it's cool, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't believe it's going to change overnight. It's not. But you need to work a little bit to make things better. Lucy helped Maximus. Together they could make changes. Lucy could influence Cooper. Together they could make changes. And then they could influence everyone from the Vols. They could make changes. Like, that's how it starts.
But to be fair though, if you're out there, maybe alone or with other people, and you hear someone ask...
I thought it was a trap.
We did thought that it was a trap because we've seen it before that people try to lure people in by asking for help or direction, and they just get up getting killed or robbed. And we thought the same for that scenario, and it's proof. Appeared that she was really asking for help.
It's proof though that we spent a season with this in this world, and already we're suspicious of like everyone and what they're gonna do. Because I mean, we're thinking about this. We're like, oh well, realistically.
But also, if you do want to help people, you can. Those who want to help can always put their own life at risk, and you need to think about that as well.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the other solution? You want to help them, but you don't want to risk your own life, so you're gonna let them die? Then you don't want to help. Oh, I wish I could help you, but I could slip. Sorry.
Not slip. I mean, you just did it. Like,
yes, I know.
Cooper and Lucy could have died because of that.
It's not a debate. It's not something to debate on. I understand Cooper has gone through this probably, and he's been met with
risks and death and deception. That's why I'm saying I don't blame him for giving up. But I agree that someone has to try, even if it means danger. Because if no one tries, nothing's going to change. And the people who are going to be in power are going to be the guys like in the Brotherhood who have what it takes to beat everyone down and be the only one on top.
But they don't use it.
Cooper is a fucking badass who could help Lucy make things better. So if he doesn't want to help and he decides not to do it, then yes, she's going to get killed. If she had gone in there alone, she'd be dead, probably.
Probably, yes.
So it's hard, but again, the right thing is not necessarily the easy way out, right? It's you gotta work, but that's what makes someone a hero. We literally talked about this in Hawkeye recently. I commend this. I don't want her to get screwed over. I'm afraid she's gonna, put herself at risk and stuff. But if no one dares, so they can do the right thing, nothing's gonna change.
True.
And I am so gonna look up, like, what the fuck, like, okay, no, I don't want to spoil myself. I'm not gonna look it up.
You shouldn't.
But last episode, I was convinced that Vault-Tec is its thing, and they have other companies, blah blah blah, and Robert was in with Robco. Now Hank is mentioning, like, he went to Vegas, and Cooper was saying he's going to Vegas for Robert, but he's not looking for Robert. He's doing his experiment stuff in the vault here. So I'm like, is Robert the guy he talked to, being like, oh, sir, I hope that you're still alive and stuff. So Vault-Tec is one thing, but behind the scenes, maybe Robert was manipulating shit. And there are people like Hank, maybe, who were, because he did say stuff like, oh, society doesn't work, right? Whatever, like that civilization, that's not a thing. And he maybe followed guys like, because I don't know, Robert is not on his own. Maybe he's got people in Vault-Tec like Hank who didn't really believe in Vault-Tec's way or the Bud's Bud or whatever. And maybe deep down they were like, well, his version of the future was better.
Well, I mean, I think the most realistic way is that Robert House is the owner of Vault-Tec.
No, he's supposed to be the owner of Robco.
Vault-Tec, Robco, and it's just putting people in charge of this company, but he is the one in charge in the shadows.
He's not with Vault-Tec, but I feel like he was doing his thing on the side, manipulating shit. Hank, whether he's trying, because I don't know who he was talking to. He could be talking to the big boss of Vault-Tec, the guy in the shadows.
Maybe.
Or he could be an undercover agent, because he really likes those little things, and he knew exactly where to go. Or Vault-Tec, like I said last episode, was trying to use Robert's technology, and I don't know where Robert is, but maybe he did, like I said, perfect it or whatever. I don't know. But his technology is being, experimented on and stuff and trying to be developed by people from Vault-Tec. So that's why I'm saying either Vault-Tec tried to use it and they could manage it, or there was a group in Vault-Tec who followed Robert more, and now Hank is choosing that path for the future because he thinks it's not gonna work the way Vault-Tec wanted it to work.
The easy way out to control people.
But he's a fucking psychopath. All of them are. They all knew what was going on, but seeing how the people from 31, how they acted and how they freaked out as soon as they found out the guy in charge is dead. Oh my god. I mean, these people were supposed to be intelligent enough to start humanity over. They are dependent. They are helpless. They feel like children. And the fact that, as soon as they get out, they're like, oh, the mall's gone. What'd you fucking expect? You blew the fucking states over. I don't think they fucking understood.
They were probably inside the vault when everything exploded the first time.
Of course, but I feel like they got in on this because they were sheep. Like, I think that's the kind of people he needed, Bud. He needed to make his plan work. Sheep. Followers, stupid people that don't fucking understand, or that get,
people that
it's
are
a cult.
Easy to manipulate.
It's a fucking cult. Yeah, people easy to manipulate, and then as soon as they lose that figure that's supposed to be in charge, they can't fucking think for themselves. And I love that Norm was looking at them and being so like, he's despairing. He's like, oh my god, like this. He thought they were gonna help. They were supposed to be in charge. They were supposed to be the future overseers. They were supposed to be. But
he's the most intelligent here. He's literally not, you know, crumbling under pressure. He's keeping his head on his shoulders and he's pushing through. That's resilience. That's literally what we need.
It just said it best. He is the result of 200 years of genetic manipulation to create a super manager.
But that's interesting because, you know, what they wanted ended up being like the guy with Steph who's like freaking out because the rules are changing. He questioned their rules. He went against what they did. He literally, you know, brought their lies to light. So he's literally being the anti-best citizen that they want, right? Like he's being the rebel. They don't want that.
Yeah.
But out of everyone here, he's the only one who manages to push forward. Basically, he's showing that, you know, the most resilient people, the ones that can start over, the ones that are intelligent and strong enough to bring civilization to a better place, they're not the ones you saved, they're the ones you fucking try to kill. And the ones you keep trying to kill when they manage to get back on their feet. They're the real people that will bring humanity back. Not you, the delusional people who follow the rules, and as soon as you take that away, they're fucking lost. Interesting, but I like that. I love that he gets this season because he was cool to follow in season 1. But now, like, he's facing risks, and he's going outside, he's just...
But now he's technically in a position of leadership right now.
Oh yeah, but that's not a...
He got his own herd right now.
He's got an army of potential managers.
No, not an army, a herd. A herd of sheep. Not the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of them, though. Like, they all knew what was gonna happen, and they were totally fine with blowing up the world in order to, you know... So I don't trust them. I don't want them. Like, I don't even think we can really change their minds, but then they're fucking sheep. Maybe he can bring them to a better place. I don't know. I love that he manipulated them like crazy when they were supposed to be the big manipulators. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think we're done.
Cooper, Lucy, Maximus. Yeah, we talked about everyone.
Hank's yo-yo. We're fun.
I wonder where Robert is today, because I'm pretty sure he survived, right? I do want to see how that meeting is going to go with
Probably
Cooper.
frozen somewhere.
Cooper's going to need help, but we're going to go back. And yeah, we need to see, like, these guys are intense. They look like a mix of Roman Empire
The Tunics
and
guys, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what their thing is, and I don't like that Cooper was like, oh, these guys don't deserve to survive. I'm like, okay, what did they do? What's their reputation? But maybe it's just a reputation. Just like Vault 4, like we assumed, and then it turned out to be completely different. So I don't know. We could be surprised. But I think Lucy needs a win if she is to convince Cooper that her way can work. You're starting to get real tired, so it's getting late. So we're gonna end this here, but so far the 2 first episodes have been solid. I love what's going on with a lot of these guys, especially Norm. And
I mean, it's getting up there. That's nice.
Yes, I love that. And Lucy and Cooper together, I think it's really funny. So, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
If you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week. So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.